Hey guys, welcome back again to another new video. It's your girl Lynette AMIMO. As you all know, I'm a nurse here in Germany, and today I want to talk about nursing assistant. People have been commenting on TikTok. As you all know, that's where I get a lot of comments, and they wanted to know how a nurse assistant can come here in Germany. So today I want to do a video about this, and before we continue, take a minute and subscribe to this channel and also like this video, and also don't forget at the end of the video to leave a comment. Today I want to talk about the 10 steps that you need to follow when you want to apply as a nurse assistant here in Germany. Many of you have done this course already for I think 4 months, and you're like, you don't know if you're gonna be accepted if you apply for work here in Germany. So don't worry, today I want to take you through all those steps and everything that you need when you want to apply for that a care assistant job in Germany. Step number 1, like I always say, make sure you gather all the documents. And by gathering all the documents, I mean you need to have a valid passport. Make sure your passport is not expiring soon. So you need to have a passport which is expiring maybe in some more than 8 months or 1 year plus and above, not 6 months and below. So because if you go to the airport at the embassy with such a passport, definitely you will not get a visa. So make sure you have a valid passport. You need original copy of your birth certificate. Make sure it's original. You know, some people try to look for another birth certificate if maybe theirs got lost, or make sure, and then they end up getting something which is not original. Make sure you have an original birth certificate. And then another important point, make sure you have an international driving license. This is something I always tell people, you need to be flexible. Make sure you have an international driving license. There's some people who don't even require that driving license, but make sure you have it when you want to come to Europe. That is something I always tell everyone. Make sure you do your driving license. When you come here, there's a lot of opportunities where you can work. You can also apply for ambulances. There's where you go to people's houses, but you have to drive a car. So make sure there you can also work as a nurse assistant. Also, another important point, you need your school certificates, your KCPE. If you are from Kenya, I'm talking about KCPE for primary, and also for secondary KCSE. And if you attended any college, gather all the documents, gather all the school certificates. And also what is important is also the certificate for nursing. The one you're going to be given, this nursing assistant, I think after doing the whole course, you're going to be given a certificate. And when you're done with that course, make sure you have that certificate, because without this certificate, you cannot apply for any work here in Germany. And even before we go further, the most important point when applying for nursing assistant, make sure you have done your German language. But at the Goethe Institute, you have done your exam at the Goethe Institute. You can learn anywhere you want to go learn, but make sure your exam is done at the Goethe Institute, because that's the only certificate which is recognized by an embassy in Kenya or any other part where you're coming from. So I'm talking about those people who are in Kenya, because most of my TikTokers are from Kenya. So make sure you have that Goethe Institute certificate, because without that German language, B1 and above, so you can even learn until B2, then you start applying it. I advise people not to just apply B1. They should also try at least do B2, and then they can start applying, and then at least they have a school attendance of B2. So you make sure you have at least that good German certificate. Also is very, very important when you're applying for this. Without that, this step now is very, very important. Yeah, when you have your passport, your all the certificates, all the school nursing assistant certificate, the most important part now is you have to write a very good CV. You have to write a very good CV in German, not in English, not in your any other language, but you have to write your CV in German. If you want to know how to write a CV, and maybe for example you want someone to teach you, I can do a video about it, but only if you want to know kindly comment on the comment section. Then I'm gonna do a separate video on how to write a good CV, because without writing a good CV, you'll never impress your employer. It has to be also in German. So guys, like I was saying, another important part or point is now the job search. After we've done all those things, like I said, now it's the job search, which is very, very important. So when you're applying for this nursing assistant, target where you can be employed very faster. Don't start applying in the hospital. We have a lot of homes, nursing homes for old people. It's called Altersheim or Pflegeheim. That's why you can get this job very quickly. And don't target the private ones. Target the church ones, like the government ones. Don't target the private. They don't take people that easily so fast like that, because they pay a lot of money to people, to employee. So make sure you target the Kirche or the government homes and all those things. That's why you can get a chance to be taken faster. If you have a friend also who is working with the ambulante dienst, the one they do door to, like you go to someone's house, where people where they someone opens ambulante dienst, for example, you have a friend, that friend can also send you the documents, the working contract, you know. So you just tell her you have a driving license, because most of these ambulante dienst, they need driving license, because you drive to go to patient's house or to client house. If you're not driving, you cannot be doing ambulante dienst, so you have to apply at the Pflegeheim. Sorry guys, I was doing this video, then someone came in, my colleague, and wanted to talk with me. Anyway, so like I was saying, you have to find a job, and after finding that job, you have to start sending your CV to that job. Send your CV, send a German certificate. You have to scan them. Download iScanner on your phone. Scan all the documents. Just make a picture, put it on a very clear place, make a picture of it, and then you scan it, and then you send to your employer. When you're applying for work, you send it those documents through scanner. So like guys, like I was saying again, once you get a positive Rückmeldung, like a positive answer from that employer where you applied for work, they gonna suggest they wanna video call you, they wanna Zoom you, or how do I say, they wanna Skype you. So when they tell you that, be prepared for that interview. Make sure the day they tell you, make sure you be in a very quiet place, and make sure you abide to the time they tell you. If they tell you they're gonna be calling you at 10, be somewhere. And when Germans are calling you, always have a paper and a pen to note down everything they tell you. Don't just sit on the interview like this, and then you don't even document anything they tell you. Always write something down. They are just very, very straight people. So make sure you also document. You have a pen and a paper down. Whenever they tell you this, write down. And then that's why the boss can even ask you, how much do you want to earn? So make sure you know, do your research well. Know how much a nurse assistant can get in Germany. And then also tell the bosses what I want to earn. If it's too much, they're going to tell you this is what you can offer you. And then when you both agree to that, then they will tell you they're going to send you a working contract. And then that's how you, after getting that contract, we go to the biggest step now. Applying for appointment at the embassy. This is the biggest step. After you have your contract, make sure you apply for an appointment at the embassy. Because with this contract, your working contract, you can only get the visa with it. So the main important point here with the nursing assistant is getting that working contract. Once you get that, book appointment at the embassy, go for your interview at the embassy. Always tell the embassy, in case they ask you, are you planning to come back home after doing this, your nursing assistant in Germany? Yeah, always tell them you're planning to come back to your country and do more, at least work on this, something that you have received in Germany. You come to your country and also practice that, whatever you have, like do a cultural exchange about nursing, something like that. So this is only something they want to hear. If you say, oh, I want to stay in Germany, I continue with my nursing, mostly we're going to get a visa denial. So make sure you don't say that. Now our last step is moving to Germany. So before we move to Germany, there's an important point I wanted to tell you. When you're doing that interview with your employer, kindly ask the employer if they offer accommodation. If they don't offer accommodation, you have to find for accommodation somewhere else. because most of these Pflegeheim, they do offer accommodation. And once you know very well you don't have enough money to even pay for anything, a hotel somewhere, hostel, make sure you ask your employer during the interview if they do offer accommodation. So even if you're applying for FSC or you're applying for anything, and make sure you check if the Pflegeheim you're going has accommodation. Normally they say that on the where you're on their website. They always say that if you're applying for work, what they can offer you. So make sure you do that. And then the next step, like I was saying, is now flying to Germany. So I hope this video helped. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to share. If you have any important question, kindly ask in this under the like on the comment section. Guys, if you like this video, it's gonna be recommended. I hope you subscribe to this YouTube channel so that we reach at least grow to 20k subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you in the next one. If you need any help or about anything in Germany, or you wanna come to Germany, you don't know how to come, kindly comment here. Don't comment on the TikTok, comment here, because here is where I reply everybody with what they need. Yeah, here's where I tell you people point blank what you need, or I do also a video for you if you have any question. And like I say, if you want to know how to write CV and you're not sure of, kindly leave a comment here on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Nawapenda. Bye bye, guys.